Hello, for everybody that's looking for the cliff notes, that doesn't want to read the rest of the news that's in this video. I have now lost the weight that I put on during my holiday. In fact, not only did I put on 2 pounds last week after 2 weeks of not being on the jab, I've now lost 4.5 pounds this week. So I'm now 24 stone and 11 pounds, which is the lowest I have been since these jabs. And it is 27-ish pounds since I started this diet. Side effects, none. Adjusting back to being here in the UK, good. I'm now on the 7.5 jab. Yesterday I took my second jab of the 7.5 and I've already ordered my 10. And yes, you're not going insane. I am gaining a beard and it's not grey. I've been doing a little bit of self-care as part of my recovery from what I am going through at the moment, which I will explain in the coming months. I have decided it will come out at some point. Some of you may have already guessed it. Feel free to guess it in the comment section. But I am enjoying my personal space at the moment. I am house hunting at the moment. I'm feeling good. I'm waking up feeling healthy. This week, I also have the kind of energy that I've not had in a very long time. I blitzed my back garden. I emptied a shed that was full of bin bags that's been there for 2 years with my help from my best mate. You know who you are. The weight loss is helping my mental health a lot, which has also meant that, as I said, I've started doing a little bit more self-care, looking after myself. These are the new t-shirts that I ordered just before going to Dubai, and they fit nicely, right? I've got a bit of extra room. I'm looking through my drawers and I'm now finding my old jeans that there's no way I would have been able to do them up a couple of months ago, let alone now I can fit in them, but they're a bit pinchy. So hopefully next month they won't be pinchy. They'll be my like average normal day kind of jeans that I'm wearing. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling optimistic. I'm feeling more myself at the moment. One thing I was quite curious about this morning is the BBC mentioned that there had been a research paper done between Monjaro and Ozempic. So here we go. Basically, what has happened is Eli Lilly has paid for a drug test to be done. Weight loss drugs tested in a head-to-head trial. The first head-to-head trial of 2 blockbuster weight loss drugs has shown that Monjaro is more effective than rival Wegovy. Both drugs led to substantial weight loss, but Monjaro's 20% weight reduction after a 72-week period, which is a year and a half, exceeded the 14% that Wegovy has found within this trial. Now, Wegovy is the relabeled Ozempic. Ozempic effectively is a diabetic drug. Wegovy is the equivalent for weight loss. Same drug. The only difference is one is semaglutide and Monjaro is tirzepatide. So yes, the trial, which was paid for by Eli Lilly, the manufacturer of Monjaro, involved 750 obese people in an average weight of nearly 18 stone, 113 kilos, which is what I started way above. So yes, 32% have lost a quarter of their body weight compared to 16% on Wegovy. Those on Monjaro lost an average of 18 centimeters around the waistline compared to Wegovy 13. Both had similar levels of side effects. Women tend to lose more weight than men. Private tirzepatide sales are also well ahead of semaglutide. Well, of course, because look at examples of me, right? I could, in theory, qualify for the NHS, and I could, in theory, go and get Ozempic on the NHS or Monjaro on the NHS, but there's a 5-year waiting list of hopping through hoops. Or I could spend some money and go to, say, Weight Watchers or Slimming World. Sneezing and sniffling at the moment because I am allergic to green, and it is very green in Yorkshire at the moment. And in the past, I would have considered it. You know, people spending £20 a week to go to a Slimming World or a Weight Watchers meeting. They sit down, they weigh you, they lecture you on what you have or haven't eaten. You lose a pound or so that week, maybe 2 if you're lucky. You then travel home feeling joy or shame, and then you eat whatever Weight Watchers meals. You track your calories using the Weight Watchers app. You constantly have to worry about the food that you're eating, which then amplifies the food noise that's in your head because you're looking at the things that you want to eat and you realize the calories that are involved. And over the course of the month, you may buy more and more Weight Watchers meals and stuff like that. And that might cost you £200, £300 per month, all in all, you know. Or you buy the jabs through, say, MedExpress, like myself, for £150 per jab, I'm losing 2-3 pounds per week. I have no food choice. I don't have to look at an app and feel shamed for the stuff that I am eating because I'm eating well within my calorie allowance because I just don't fancy snacking and shit. I don't have to be an extrovert sat around a load of other people that have gained weight for a reason, whether it's like mental health, whether it's physical health, whether it's laziness. I don't have to spend an arm and a leg on getting the food that may not even taste nice. So Mounjaro and buying stuff online makes more sense. Plus, in the UK, you can't really sell these drugs without you having a license. And you have to, in my case, tick a box that says talk to my GP. So my GP knows that's a real pharmacist. So there's no risk there. It just makes more sense. Yes, I understand the camaraderie that you can get from going to a Weight Watchers or a Slimming World meetup. You get somebody that's there to help you, to talk you through the situation. But you can do that here. Like, this is effectively our GLP-1 Weight Watchers meeting where I tell you, if I have or haven't lost weight, you talk to me in the description down below. We've been very nice to each other. We're building a community where lots of other YouTube channels that are doing the same thing are talking to each other. You know who you are. Hello. There's too many of you for me to mention, but thank you. Thank you very much for letting me watch your videos and watch your journey. Anybody that's joining the journey right now, you're in safe hands. I'm here to help you as much as I can. And anyone that's in front of me, I truly appreciate the tips and advice that you're giving. This is the reason why companies like Weight Watchers filed for bankruptcy, because you don't have to engineer yourself into weight loss shame. You can actually feel good about yourself. You can actually keep your weight loss to yourself. So those inner demons you can deal with, rather than, oh, I've got to drag myself to there. And what if I put on weight this week? Shirley's going to shout at me. And at the end of it all, I'm really pleased this week. As I said, the fact that I went to Birmingham, stayed in a hotel, then stopped taking my jab for that week, and then come back from Dubai where, I didn't stop myself eating, but I also felt the effects of the tirzepatide and the Monjaro and everything to still harness that suppression. I certainly ate more than I would have done, but to bounce back down, I'm more than happy. In fact, as some of you may know, when you hop into the scales 2 or 3 times, it goes up and it goes down, it goes up and it goes down. What I do is I keep getting on until it just stays at a certain weight, right? Rather nicely, one of the first times I stepped on it, it was lower than it is stable, which is even better. At the moment, I'm measuring my weight against milestones that I've done in the past. So when I first moved into this property 4 years ago, I was pretty much the weight I am now. And at that time, I was a wreck, like lifting things, moving things. I was constantly exhausted, and even my best friend noted that. This time round, as I said, I was cleaning out the garden, the shed in the back. I've been doing housework and stuff like that. I've got so much more energy. I'm so mumuch more positive. I wasn't stopping because I was huffing and sucking wind. I have no back pain, right? I feel 2 skips worth of shit with my best mate over the course of the last 2 weeks. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling sociable. These drugs truly are life-changing. They're not just a weight loss thing. They are truly changing my life. They're helping me not drink so much Coke. They're helping me not snack so much. And whether or not it's the drug that helps with my mindset, whether it's the weight loss that then helps my mental health, I'm feeling so much more healthier and happier and so much more myself than I was 4, 5, 6 years ago, because putting on weight really does hammer your mental health. It's like, oh, I'm too fat and I can't go out with friends because they'll think I've put on weight. And yeah, I'm feeling good. And I want to start looking after myself for that reason, as I said. What do you think of the beard? Let me know. I'm Alan. I'm losing it. While you